Hello, everybody. Welcome back to our channel, our podcast of No Shame.
No
No
filter.
filter,
Oh,
no chill.
Yes, this is our third episode. It's been a little while since we have recorded. Personally, I've been a little busy.
same.
Same.
So, last episode, we recorded in March,
When we went to Bauhaus. No, I'm just kidding.
Bauhaus, and then I posted it this month. So apologies regarding that, but we're just gonna give you like a little rundown about what's been going on with all of us. Who wants to start?
Damn.
Do y'all have any updates or no?
I
I'm
have a
sure y'all do.
lot, to be honest. I have
Okay,
a
go
lot
ahead.
going on.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Well, I'm looking for another job. I'm like applying everywhere at this point.
Hmm.
Um, what else? What else? I don't know, just like life has been hitting me so hard right now, but I'm trying to keep my cool.
Oh
Life
no,
Yeah.
happens.
yeah.
Other than that, I've been trying to, what else? Just like enjoy what like the moment, I guess, because like a veces la vida te pega
Yeah.
unexpectedly, and then you're trying to like resolve your shit like within a day, but you really can't,
Yeah.
because it takes
True.
time. But yeah, that's pretty much what's going on. Trying to get my life together, trying to find another job, trying to leave my house, get my own place, pretty much. But in this economy, it's kind of hard.
Dude, for
Yup.
real. Yeah.
True.
Did you hear back from the job that you applied to?
I like the one that you sent me.
Mm-hmm.
No, I haven't heard back. I need to reach out a ver si me dicen algo.
Okay.
So I'm probably gonna have to do that this week.
Okay.
Well, good
Yeah,
luck.
do that,
It's
and
hard
then
out
tell me
there.
what they tell you. I know it is freaking hard.
Yeah.
Um. Well, since the last time we talked or hung out, a lot has happened also. Um, actually, I think it was February when we recorded the last episode, no?
Wasn't? I think it was March.
Okay, well, since then, I got a new job.
Okay.
I
Okay.
was with my previous job in total of 6 years. It would have been 6 years this September. No, this October. And then with my department, I would have been 4 years in July. But I am in a different job now, pretty much doing the same thing that I was doing at my other job, which is accounts payable. And it's been great. Everybody's very nice, very supportive. Um, I
Were you
feel like,
nervous?
yeah, I was nervous to leave my other job just because it's like the people. Like I became close to a lot of people.
Hmm.
And
I feel like you get comfortable
Yes.
yeah,
and then you
también.
don't want to leave. But then again, you kind of just have to grow out of that.
Yeah, that also. I had talked to a few people um who used to work there and who still work there now. And it's like I've been going back and forth for a little bit of wanting to leave or staying, leaving or staying. Yeah, because I was comfortable. Yeah, because it's like I like the people there and I knew what I was doing. I helped build like pretty much everything that is there now and set in stone. Well, not set in stone, but like how people do things now, I guess. But I will say that I just had to do it. Like the company is great for so many things, right? And the work was not hard, but it's like I had to move on to grow. And it's like I was mainly staying there for the people because I didn't want them to
Mm-hmm.
struggle and I loved them and all of that. But
Yeah.
it's like the people should not keep you at a job because unfortunately they're not paying your bills. I
Yeah.
am,
Yeah.
right? You're paying your own bills and surviving and all of that. And I became very close to them, so we have hung out of work, and I'm sure they're going to be in my life forever, and I love them so much. But it was hard to put in my notice of, hey, I'm leaving. Um, but I did it, and it was kind of emotional. I cried a lot. I
Really?
when I was talking, yeah, especially when I was talking to the CFO, it's like I was like venting and just telling him how I felt, and then I just started crying, and I felt so awkward, and it's like, oh my god. And I was telling people I'm gonna be the only person who cries because it's sad of leaving people, but everybody else, like, I don't think I've ever seen anybody cry leaving besides like being angry leaving, you know? I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah.
And also besides the job, um, I don't remember if I told you I went to a few shows afterwards. I went to see Snow the
Mhm.
Product. You guys,
Who? It's also another product.
Snow the Product. Yes. Haley has sent me a few songs from her, and I listened to them and liked them. And she's like, you should listen to her. And I was like, I don't really listen to that type of music.
What kind of
But
music is it?
like R&B, but how would you say it? Like, let me see what kind of music it's
Is
actually
it
like
like
labeled.
rap or like hip hop or something?
Mm, let me actually tell you the facts about her before I um say anything else. Let me see. Okay, this is what Google says. Snow the Product is a Mexican American rapper and singer who blends American, Mexican, and hip hop cultures in her music and videos. Know her for technical skills, sharp punchlines, and confidence. She raps both English and Spanish. And you guys, you need to check her out because she is so fucking good. Like, when I was at her show, I was so mesmerized. It felt like I was at a rave. Like, everybody was putting
No way.
everything, their whole ass pussy on the, like, how they were so happy and whatnot. It was great. It definitely felt like a whole rave. She did a great
Dang.
job. And then after that, I really started following her, and I really like her. I respect her. She's very open and is not afraid to talk about politics. Talk about how much she hates Trump, and like how like everything is just like
Yeah.
very fucked up. So she stands up for all of that. She stands up especially for Mexicans and stuff like that. I saw a little video yesterday that um like she was out and people were like looking at her, like saying hi, and like, fans, and then some random person comes up and she's like, they ask her like, are you famous? Like, I see people coming like and like looking at you like, wow. And she's like, no, I'm just Mexican. I'm just
What the fuck?
Mexican. No, I'm just Mexican. And I was
Uh,
like, yes, girl, you are Mexican. And she's, again, not scared to voice her opinion about everything that's going on. She's done a few songs also about that. She says like fuck Trump and like God bless all Latinas, like you want to deport them, but I like want them to stay, and like all these like really good things. So you guys should check her out. But yeah, I think you might know a bit about her, but yeah, you guys,
Yeah.
everybody check out Snow the Product. She is a great. I'm glad Haley put me on her. I'm glad
I like her
Haley said,
podcast.
yeah, I do like her podcast. I barely started getting into her podcast because I didn't know she had one until
Mhm.
very recently, and I really like it. And also, Baby Drew is funny, and then her girl
Baby
Stephanie is
Drew.
funny. Yeah, they said Baby Drew, but he's like what, 15 or 16 or something
Oh,
like
her
that.
son. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, her son. And she lives in Mexico. She has a big old ranch, and like her whole
dang.
family lives there.
So,
Yeah,
on
and
a
she
bunch of
decided
animals,
to
right?
They
Yeah,
got
she
money.
decided to leave the US after the whole like Trump thing,
Mhm.
from what I was told. So yeah, she lives in Mexico, has a big old ranch. She doesn't have a label. She does everything herself, and her family helps her.
Oh,
So a
nice.
lot of her like music and music videos are filmed there at um her ranch, so it's
Yeah.
really good. Again, everybody check her out. I know that if she comes again, I'm definitely gonna go. Only thing is that
Invite me. I want to go.
okay, yeah, for sure. It was on a Friday and it was in San Antonio, so we got off work and kind of were rushing to get there.
Mm.
We got there right before doors open, but y'all, it was packed. So we just wish that next time we'll try to get VIP and also try to be there early to kind of being like in the front because we were like on the side. Again, it was still amazing and everything, but I feel like in the middle
Oh,
or
was
front,
it general
it would be
admission?
great. Yeah, it was general admission. Yes. I mean, there was some seats at the very top, kind of like the House of Blues, but like smaller. But I don't know if I'm sure you had to purchase seats to be up there. But yeah, it was general admission we were at. And if everybody knows, general admission is like pretty much like first come, first serve in a way, like
Yeah.
Mhm.
where you stand unless you somehow make it to the middle. Talking about that, there was a fight, y'all.
In the fucking concert?
Yes, and let me
What
tell
the
you,
hell?
these people were over their 40s, some of them over their 50s.
Bruh.
And it was like whole ass grown-ups fighting and making a whole show. I don't think she noticed. I don't think Snow noticed,
She probably
but
did, just didn't care.
I don't know
Or
because
like
it
didn't
was on
want to
the
give it
very
attention or
side.
something.
It was on the
Oh,
very
okay.
side. So pretty much what happened is that I think mid-show, I don't know the correct terminology to use, but it was a disabled person who was using like a little walker, and their maybe their partner or family member or friend like was with them, so it was just two people, and then this person wheels themselves all the way to the front, pushing everybody like front to the middle front, and
Mhm.
everybody was upset. Like they were like, "What the hell? Like we've been here the whole time. Like how can you like just go this way?" And the thing is that
Mhm.
I understand they want to see and they want to be a part of everything, right? Everybody
Yeah.
deserves that. But you should have probably got there earlier because people were upset. People have been there for a long time. People that were up there
Mhm.
went to the VIP.
Couldn't have she gone like handicap seats or something?
Yes, there is sections where it's like for handicap.
Wait, there was a handicapped person like in the GA?
Yes, the person with their little walker was walking up there, pushing the little thing,
What the
and
hell?
and just like sitting themselves in the middle. And everybody was upset. People were pushing each other, and a lot of people were very drunk.
Yeah.
And it's like they were doing that, and people started pushing. People started like pretty much punching themselves, pulling hair. Somebody had to be
Damn.
escorted out because they ripped like the whole shirt, and they were
The
definitely
fuck?
fucked up. Like they
Uh,
were kind of dragging him. And at the end, the disabled person and the other people end up leaving because everybody was upset. So
Yeah.
whatnot. It was very I would say when things like that happen at shows, it's kind of sad because it's like you're ruining the experience for other people around, even if they're not involved, right?
yeah.
And it's like sometimes if the artist notice, they're gonna stop the whole show to like get that figured out,
Yeah.
right? And it's like,
I've been to a couple of shows where the actual artist has done that.
yeah. And also I've been to a few shows which Hoss is really good about this. If somebody's having like a medical problem or like very dehydrated or maybe like the drugs are not feeling good or maybe they're just like overwhelmed and like the crowd like lets them know like hey like security come here, they're gonna stop the show to most okay good artists and most artists will stop the show to try to figure out hey is everybody okay, like do we need medical. But to
Yeah.
me it's like a fight, it's gonna take away if somebody is having a medical issue. I
Yeah.
don't know. I just feel like it's unfair for the fans, the artists, and everybody to actually have like an actual fight at a show.
Yeah.
Like,
It's just so
if you think you're
unnecessary.
gonna get at that point, like either ignore it or leave. Unfortunately, I don't think people are gonna leave or ignore it, but just
Or they should
try.
just not drink and shit if they know they can't control themselves and act up like
Yeah,
that. if they start
Yeah.
issues.
Yeah, but also a lot of people are not under influence, whatever you call it, and they're just very angry, bipolar people or like a mental shit, you know? But
Yeah.
at that point, I guess if you're not under a doctor's care, it can be different, you know? I don't know. But anyways, aside from that, it was a really good show. Again, it felt like a rave. Everybody check out Snow the product. She is amazing. Um, and I think what else? Um,
What else?
I don't know
Dude,
what have I done.
I want to go to this event later today. I don't know if you guys heard of Eeyore's birthday.
Oh yeah, I have.
No.
Well, there's like a bunch of hippies that hang out and celebrate a Winnie the Pooh character.
Mhm.
What the fuck?
Yeah, and they throw like pretty much a party at that park, so it's like free. Anyone can go, and it's just a good time,
You
honestly.
should
Once
go.
But
okay.
yeah, it's like an Eeyore's birthday party, so everyone's gonna be like dancing or like I don't know, just vibing. It's like a bunch of hippies in a park.
Yeah, I think
Oh.
Brian told me about that when I worked at the call center. Because he used to go to things like that, I believe.
I think I
Um,
went to it once,
mhm.
and they were like, I don't know, just giving away free stuff, free food, free music. There's a bunch of kids like face painting and like activities and stuff like that. I don't know, it's just
Cute.
a good time.
How do you spell Eeyore?
I
I
think
don't
it's
know.
Eeorye. It
Okay, let me do
starts
my
at
update
eh,
before I forget.
okay.
um, so I've just been pretty much working a lot, doing my own thing. Um, my boyfriend moved back in, so that's been fun. Um, ¿Qué más? I haven't been to like any like shows or anything recently, or like just out. I've been working a lot and I've been enjoying it because more money and more freedom, more financial freedom.
Period.
I've been really consistent at the gym, and ever since I started going to that different one to the other one, I've been like, I actually want to go. Like, I want to go to sleep and wake up the next day so I could go to the gym, you know?
The one
But
we went
Yeah.
to?
then, yeah, because I used to go to Planet Fitness.
Oh, okay.
And now
Yeah,
she goes to EOS.
Yeah,
EOS.
nice.
well,
Pretty nice.
however you say, yeah. Yeah, and they have like all the equipment that I can like need. And then we've like made a little like community. Like I've been a regular for a while, so we have like a little community, people that like you see every time you go in. So that's always fun. I've been a lot more active since I was like, okay, so I can't really make myself go walk because it's just boring to me. So I was like, let me walk people's dogs and call it work. So I'm forced to go walk.
Period.
So,
Any
yeah, so I do that every weekday, either 2 or 3 walks every day with different dogs and stuff. So that's been enjoyable, but I'm gonna try to move the walks a little bit more to like the evening-ish because since I do like baths and stuff at my house, um, the garage gets really hot. And now that it's like summertime, it just gets really hot and humid. So I don't want like the dogs to be hot and uncomfortable in there because I know I am. So I can only imagine. So I'm trying to figure out my schedule. One of my clients that I walk her dog twice a day, every day or every weekday. They got a puppy. And so it literally feels like I got a puppy too because I see him most days out of the week, twice a day. And she wanted me to help them pick out a name for the puppy. It's a little husky, and the dog that they have now, he is so happy. He is so happy he has somebody to play with 24/7. And before, we would always talk about like the dog looked like he looked not sad, but just like if he wasn't doing something like outside or like playing or something, he was just bored. And so for a while, they were like saying like, should we get another dog? Should we not? Because they work a lot and so they're out of the house a lot. That's why I go every day. And so they were like, it's not fair if we get another dog because they're just gonna be not neglected, but like they don't have as much time as they wish they did with the dogs. But then the
Mhm.
rescue where they got their current dog or their other dog called them and said, "Hey, so we have a husky puppy that needs a foster." And then so they went and met him. They were a good match. So the dog, the big dog, he has been so happy. He's been you could tell in his mood and his energy that he's just so happy. And the little puppy never leaves him alone. They're always like playing and stuff. They have to like separate them so that they stop playing. Um
That's funny.
and I took the puppy to get neutered, and when I came back that day to walk the dog, um, I could immediately tell that he was just sad. He like didn't really care to like go on the walk. He whenever we came back in, he just laid down by the door. And when I first came in, I brought in the kennel that I took, and he kind of just like looked at it like, where's the boy? Where's the puppy?" So that was just sad. But he is healing a little bit before he goes back home. So that should be fun. So that's just more work, but it's more fun, right? Um and right now I'm house sitting 6 dogs and a cat. Um
Is this Freya?
no, this is another lady. The older lady with the river fancy Gus. The dog with the seizures.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah, she's been fine, thankfully.
What
Um
did y'all name the puppy?
huh?
What did they name the puppy?
They haven't given him a name. His name right now, he's under Blaze, but we just feel like that's not a very good name for him because I don't know.
Blaze.
Yeah, Blaze. So I don't know. Maybe they'll keep it. Maybe they won't. Hopefully they don't. Um, I was thinking maybe like Ranger and Scout because the other dog is Ranger, and they wanted something that maybe like Goat went with it, and I think Scout will be cute. Pero yeah, with that, and Parker got me a big thing of diamond art that is 60 by 70, I think. So I've been working on that, and I was so scared to start it because the little diamonds are squared. So a lot of my time has been going to that too. A lot of my free time.
Me,
Yeah.
I spend my free time doing my hobbies.
Yeah. So I've been doing that. Y luego celebrating birthdays. We're gonna celebrate Anai's birthday, a friend of ours, on Monday. And we're gonna go to like Katy, Asia, and we're gonna go to Activate. I don't know if y'all know what Activate is.
No.
What is
It's
that?
like it's like this place where there's like games, like physical games to where like you do like lasers, like there's lasers around the room and you have to go like over them or like under them or whatever. There's like tiles that you have to like yeah, they're really fun. I like the tiles and stuff like that. There's like throwing games. There's a lot of running. Um so that'll be fun. It's her first time going and it's Eve's first time going, her partner.
Mm.
So that should be fun.
Mhm.
And really, like anything fun is just like, I think next month we're going to Austin, or me and Ane are going to Austin to go to Rain and have a good time. She has not had a good experience so far every time she's gone, so she's excited this time.
Ooh,
Anaí?
really? In Austin?
No, in Austin, yeah, she's had a good time, but not specifically at that place because every time she's gone, like, it just it doesn't go well, or we don't have a lot of time there.
Oh,
So yeah, so this time we should be good. Pero yeah, other than that, it's just work,
same
work.
dude.
Yeah,
Trying to find my job, trying to settle my life around, pretty much.
yeah,
And this freaking economy is so hard.
yeah.
And
I
for real,
know.
the gas is hella expensive.
Oh, I hate it
Or
here. Makes me want to move back to Mexico.
Gas is really expensive, and because I have to drive a lot for work, that like it's just a lot of money, yeah.
Are you
Ugh.
charging more for people you have to go drive to?
No, because like okay, so for newer people, yes, I'm charging more because
Mhm.
I realized that like they're not only paying for me to go there, but like for my time for them, for convenience, and then like it's just more time that I'm using up to go there and back that I could be doing other appointments. So if I just go for like a nail trim, it's so cheap, and then I feel like I lose more than I make. So I did start charging more for mobile visits, and I thought people were gonna be like, no, like that's too much, not worth it, whatever. But no, people are like, okay, sounds good. When can you come?
Oh,
That's
nice.
good.
That's good.
Yeah. And there was actually, I got a really weird message or like conversation not too long ago with this man who wanted me to come check in on his dogs every day, indefinitely. And
What?
like he wanted me to come check in on their dogs every weekday, and it had no end time. Like it was gonna be pretty much every week, like a reoccurring service. Which I was like, oh, like that's probably not something I can do because I'm out a lot or I'm like busy sometimes and or like too busy, and so it's just not. It just wouldn't fit in with my schedule. And so I was like, he said, what days can you not do? And I said, oh, I can't do Monday or this other day or whatever. And he's like, oh, that's fine. I wasn't gonna do those days anyways. So he was just like trying to make sure that whatever I said was yes. So it just gave me a bad vibe. And so then I looked up his phone number and it came up as some lady's phone number that isn't even from Texas or Houston, and that is active on social media promoting for a different state. She does like real estate or some shit. And so that was like a red flag. And then he said, are you comfortable staying alone in somebody else's house? And it's like, I'm a pet sitter, so yeah, that's a weird question to ask. And then I said, I require a meet and greet because things can go wrong if I don't meet them and the dogs first. And then also, I won't know exactly where things are and like what to do. So he said, well, I won't be there, but my cousin will be there. And so that was just like, oh, okay, well, I'm not working for the cousin, I'm working for you. I didn't say that to him, but I was just like, okay. And then I said there was some other stuff that was just sus. And so I asked for a bunch of information for them to send. And I was like, okay, if this is not legit and I'm asking for all this information, they're just going to be like, okay, not worth it, never mind. So they sent one thing that I asked for and they made it seem like that was enough. Because I said, okay, send me all of this. And after that, we can start like I can start coming or whatever and we can set up the meet and greet. And they didn't. They just sent one thing, and also they were not giving me their full address. I kept asking like what's their location, and they would just give me like the name of the street. But it's like that doesn't help because how am I gonna get there? I need the number of the house. And then he was asking me like where I'm located. Like that doesn't matter. You're not coming to my house, I'm coming to yours. So he kept asking me like where I'm located.
She's like, I'm
So
like, dude, I'm giving you the service. Like, what the heck?
yeah. So it was just red flag after red flag. And so I just stopped responding. And at this point with work, like my name doesn't really like back me up or like my reputation because I'm not very big. So I'm always like worried that like somebody's gonna get mad and just like leave like a bad review that, oh, don't work with her, she's like a bitch or whatever. But I need to learn to set like boundaries and like when to call it quits.
Yeah.
I still need to work on that. I don't want that to like happen, but also like it's gonna happen at some point because there's just people that like to be difficult. There's people that just are not understanding or not easy to work with. So like it's bound to happen. Just don't want it to happen. So like I try really hard to like please people in a way, but also I'm learning that I should set like boundaries that are not like no exceptions.
Yeah. Have you had what happened that one time? Didn't you get like this lady who was saying you didn't take care of her dog right?
No.
I remember you telling me something, but I can't remember at this moment.
Are you talking about the cats?
Yes, that the cat didn't come out or something like that.
Oh yeah. So she booked me through Rover, which is like a pet sitter app. People go on there to find pet sitters. And she messaged me randomly, like during holidays. And she was like, "Hey, like I'm looking for a pet sitter. I'm not in town, and the pet sitter that was checking in on him, like she had an emergency and can't check in on them anymore. Can you go and do this? I'm not in town, so I can't meet you, blah blah blah." So I get there. The cats obviously haven't met me. They're not familiar with me. I'm a stranger in their house. I'm a stranger in their space. So the cats were like, they were just kind of like hiding the whole time. And so it was hard to keep track of them because I don't even know if I saw all of them or how many there were because they were always just hiding. So when I would like come in there, they would just like all run and hide. So I was just like um making sure that they were eating, like every time I would put food in there, making sure they were drinking water, they were. And then she would ask me like for pictures of every single cat, and like I would say like, oh, I only saw this cat today, or I only saw these two cats today, and I would try to take pictures if I could. And so she asked me at the end, she was like, "Oh, how are all the cats? Whatever. How was this cat specifically?" And I said, "Oh, like I did not even see them. Um, I don't even see them. I didn't play with them because they just weren't. They just didn't want to. They just didn't care to. They were scared because there was no meet and greet, and like, especially for cats, like." That's gonna happen because cats are more like not skittish, but um like independent, like may very como que like if I don't know you, I'm just not gonna be around you, kind of thing.
Like
So
it takes them a bit to warm up.
yes. And so she was like, "Okay, well, why am I paying you for all of this if you didn't even interact with my cats really? You didn't even see this one cat." And I said, like, "Yeah, like like I understand why you feel that way, but it's not my fault. And like I can't force the cats to come out. I can't force the cats to play with me. I can't like based on like the situation, okay, I didn't meet them, I didn't meet her, like there's nothing much that I can do." And so I was like, "Sorry, like I'm not refunding you because none of that was my fault." And she also lived really far, and I told her that she lived far, so I was going to charge her a little bit more, and she agreed to that. So she wanted basically that money refunded, and it's like, no, because I charged you more for a reason. You agreed to it, so why do you want a refund for that? And it was all through message, thankfully. So if she did like report or anything, then like I had proof that everything was agreed to and whatnot.
Mm-hmm.
So that's like the only bad experience I've had,
Well,
but
that's good.
nothing really came out of it, I think.
Did you ever go back after that or no?
No, I didn't. But she also never asked me to come back, thankfully.
If she did, would have you gone again?
Um, Probably not. Yeah, probably not.
¿Qué más?
Dude, I went out yesterday with my parents. Me and my parents went out. My mom, she like RSVP'd for this event on Facebook. She's gone to this like band before. It's like a Mexican band that it's like Colombian music. So in Monterrey, they play a lot of Colombian music. So it's kind of like inherited in Mexico. Well, dude, let me give y'all a summary of this. So, been asked to dance so much until last night. Keep in mind, it's just like grown as men, like they're older than my parents asking me to dance.
Ew.
And my parents were there. They're like, she was funny because they were pretty much asking my parents to dance with me. Como si fuera like, como si fuera una, like, I don't know, like a princess or una niña. I'm like, bro, what the fuck
Yeah.
is this? I'm like, is this the fucking Bachelorette or what's going on? My parents were
They
giving
have
them
to ask for
permission.
permission.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? So there's like at least three different guys, no, three, like four different guys try to ask me to dance. One of them even brought me water. Like, they were
Oh
giving me
no.
like
I
this
hope you didn't
special.
drink that.
They were like giving me this special treatment, like giving me water, like after I dance with them, and then talking to my
Mm.
parents. I'm like, what the fuck is going on?
That
What
is
kind of
too
place was
funny.
that? I don't know if I heard that.
The place was called Sahara Lounge. It's like someone's house,
Oh.
literally. It's like a hippie ass
Oh
place.
no, what the fuck? Oh, okay, okay, okay. Oh well. I don't know, that makes sense, no?
Where's it at?
It was like on the east side, like airport area.
Oh, okay.
It's like it was literally in a neighborhood. I think the neighborhood they're like turning like the houses into like clubs and stuff now. So
Mhm.
it's like one of the first ones there. But it's very Austin-esque vibes. They had pool tables. It was a good time. Live music.
Nice.
Nice.
Yeah, I don't know. It gave me weird vibes when all these grown ass men. One of
Maybe
them
they
could
were like narcos.
one of them could be my grandpa type shit. I'm like,
Oh my
damn.
god,
You
that's
should have just
kinda
taken it.
nasty.
Take their money.
Like one of them could have been my grandpa. My parents are over here just. I'm like, I'm surprised my dad didn't get mad because over here like grown ass men asking me to dance.
Yeah. I
But
don't think
yeah.
I've ever been asked to
That's
dance.
awkward. Yeah, you have. That one time we went to the Rebelde thing, that man he came and he was like, "Do you want to dance?" And you were like, "No, I'm okay." You don't
Oh, when we
remember?
were leaving?
No, we were just sitting down and he came over. It was an
Oh,
ugly ass man. And I was like, "You should go."
I remember that. It was you, me, and
They
Anaí.
looked like they were part of like a, a cartel or something. Like they looked just like sus people just like waiting to pick up women to like recruit them.
I remember
What the
That's the
heck?
now.
vibe
I
I
was like,
got.
no, what? And then they tried to talk to Anaí, no?
Yeah, and she was just like,
Yeah.
What kind of music were they playing?
It was like Spanish music. It was called, what was it, Buena Vida? No, no, no. It was called Mala Vida, right?
I think
No.
so, but it was like they were having like a night of Rebelde theme, but it was like all
Yeah.
Spanish music and stuff like that. And then they had like a dress and theme for Rebelde, and then like a
Hmm.
contest, like the best dressed would do it. To be a part of that, you would have to go to participate. You have to go in the middle and dance. And the person who got the most like cheers would be like the finalist, right? Well, guess who
Mhm.
decided to participate after being peer pressured?
Who?
Anaí.
Ay.
No.
Yes, I have the video of her dancing.
I'm dead.
It was so funny. Anaí, sorry, but it was so fucking funny.
I know.
And then she
I was
was
like,
like
damn,
over there
okay.
worried about being embarrassed and like making a fool of herself. And it was so funny. We were like, no, like people were
I was like,
cheering
who
for
cares?
you. Yeah.
Yeah, there was like a group of people that were like cheering for her
Mm-hmm.
because so she didn't go as like the typical like uniform. She went like the goth uniform type of thing. Instead of like being like red and stuff, she wore like white and black. Um and whatnot. Yeah, it was cute. So some people understood it, some people didn't, and some basic ass bitch won. She did like the most
No way.
basic thing ever. Yeah. And it is, I think it's probably only because like she had black hair and then she put red extensions like Roberta. But like that's literally it.
Marcel, did you give your update?
Yeah, that's just been my life, honestly. Just a job hunting. I have a couple interviews this week, actually.
Nice.
Yeah, hopefully I land something.
Oh, that's good.
What are
I
you
would.
trying to like go for?
Well, I'm trying to find anything in my career field, so I've been applying for like designer positions and stuff. So I have a couple of them.
Oh,
I did
designer
have
for
one.
what?
So I have a degree in interior architecture. They're
Oh.
like that. So I did
Oh.
have one. This past, what was it, Thursday? Had requested PTO. And I went to the interview, and it
Mhm.
was pretty much the a whole construction company. They were giving me a tour of their showroom and what I'm supposed to do. I don't know.
Mhm.
I found the post on Facebook, so I sent the girl a message on
Mhm.
Facebook and then went to the interview. It went good. It was a chill interview, but I don't know. I feel like sometimes at these job interviews, I feel like they're just trying to find a pretty face.
Maybe, but isn't that like a really like male dominated field?
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's very male dominated, and I feel like they're trying to find a pretty face for their department. I
You
don't
have a
know.
pretty face.
That's the vibe that I get in my field. Just 'cause I don't know, like every girl that works in the industry that I'm in, they're all like not to be stereotypical, but all white pretty girls, you know?
Mm, I see.
Pero it's the truth.
Mm.
So they have like a bigger advantage to get hired in that category.
No, you'll find something. It's better to find something that is not like that, because if they're like that, then like they're probably just not very like respectful or ethical, or like there's gonna be a
Yeah.
problem if that's all they're looking for, not looking for like your background and stuff, and if you have a degree or
Yeah.
anything like that.
I'm just trying to find something that has culture in it.
Hmm.
Like, like not to be, stereotypical white people, pero pues que tenga cultura and
Yeah.
I don't just like diverse into their freaking department. I don't know, do something pretty much.
Well, good luck with that. I know it's like really hard to get a job right now. The job market sucks.
Yeah, everything is just bad in in the country right now. But you know what? There's a reason why you haven't gotten
Yeah.
a job is because something really good is coming for you.
No, that's what I'm trying to hope for. I'm like, I hope
Yeah.
because I'm not finding a job, a good one is coming in.
Yeah.
So I'm like
Mhm.
manifesting that shit. Cause I've been to jobs where like they just throw you into the freaking
Yes.
wolf field and expect for you to know everything. I'm like, bro.
Yeah, no, this job is really good about the training. The way that one of the ways that I
Mhm.
like learning is getting on a call and recording the process, besides also taking notes. So I started with someone else, and we both. She also likes recording, so we started recording things and have that as backup besides our notes because we
Mhm.
can review or like, oh, this is what I meant when I was writing this and stuff like that. Um, and everybody's great. And whatnot. But yeah, they are holding
That's
up
good.
with everything that they are saying. Um, so that's good. Yeah. Um, but you know what I thought was funny? The other day we had
Mhm.
a tornado drill, and I was like, I feel like I'm back in school.
Uh,
Yeah, and they also have like fire drills, but I haven't been there to in like long enough to where to do that one yet. But yeah, we did a tornado drill and it was funny.
is it
Um,
a big building?
Yeah, it's the company owns the building. And on the first floor they rent out like two different spaces for a restaurant and like a little preschool thing.
Oh,
But yeah, it's four or six floors and they have like a rooftop. They used to be able to like see a clear view of downtown.
Oh,
But
rip.
now an apartment complex is building, so they block the view. But yeah, it's a pretty big building, very hybrid. So it's like 80% hybrid, work from home and stuff like that. So it's good, saving
Yup.
money on gas, especially right now. It's great.
nice.
Except for when I'm doing training, I have to go in every day. Otherwise, yeah, it's 80%, about 80% hybrid, and it's really good. So that's good. They provide everything that I need and stuff like that. So it's great. But yeah, Marcel, you're gonna find something. Something's gonna come. Something really good is gonna come for you. Do you guys have anything fun coming up?
Yeah.
Like dude, we're already
Oh, I wanted
May
to go
pretty
to that.
much.
Dude, I
Like
have Illfest coming up.
I think I'm
nice.
not going because work. I think I already have work scheduled.
No, oh yeah, you guys had a wedding, I think you
Yeah,
mentioned.
Haley and Brian
Oh,
are getting
that
That
married
no.
on the 31st of May. And then the weekend before that, we have Machine Gun Kelly. We're gonna see
Oh
him in
yeah, I'm really excited for
Austin,
that.
not in Houston, just because we don't like really the venue and area where he'll be performing in Houston. But
Oh yeah, fuck
also,
no.
we're gonna go see him in Dallas on Sunday. And then the weekend before
Yeah,
that is Haley's Bachelorette, which is going to be in Braunfels. And then you're coming over, Pati, with Anayi, and we're going out.
yeah,
And
yep,
I think the first weekend of May is pretty much going to be the only free weekend that I have because it's going to be Mother's Day, and I'm probably going to go to Houston. And then the weekend after that, yeah, it's a Bachelorette. It's raining the Bachelorette, and the weekend after that, and then the weekend after that, it's the Rain and the Bachelorette, and the weekend after that is Machine Gun Kelly, and then the weekend after that, it is the wedding, and the weekend after that, it's Matt's birthday. But yeah, May is gonna be hella busy. Um, as of right now, June in a way is not. Um, but yeah, what about you guys besides Eel Fest? Marcel, do you have anything else?
I had like a whole like trip planned with my family, but I think that's canceled because of
Oh
family
no,
drama. So
where?
oh,
I had requested like almost 2 weeks off. We were gonna go to San Luis Potosi, but then we saw that there was like cartels and shit like that. Like it
oh
got kind of
yeah.
dangerous, so we then moved it to Cancun. But then my dad got mad with my aunt, and
Oh,
then this
Drama.
whole family tea. So now they don't want to travel together. So I'm like, bro, like, where the fuck am I going? Should I even
Yeah.
go? Because I'm gonna be like jobless. I don't really wanna, waste
Mhm.
money. Like, I don't know what to
I
do.
think talk to them and see what's up, and then be like, if we're not gonna do it, then at that point, I'm not gonna do it because I'm trying to save money. And
yeah,
Yeah, I kind of want to save money and not go, but then again, I kind of want to just, you know, leave for a little
mhm,
bit and like think about something else and have
a
fun
little
for a little bit. But
staycation.
I don't know, right? Maybe a staycation. Maybe like get an Airbnb here and just sleep my entire week away.
Yeah, do it. There is a little cute town next to San Marcos, maybe like 20 minutes from San Marcos, which they have a it's not a flea market, but it's like a big, big area where I think it's every Saturday.
a
I
farmer's
Yes,
market.
every Saturday there's a huge farmers market, and they have a lot of cute little shops. And then from there, there's like a little like strip, maybe like 5 minutes from there, or maybe not even. There's a bunch of restaurants, a bunch of little stores and stuff. A really good restaurant actually that I will look up what it's called and tell you. I think it was last year or the year before that in May. Blake and Kiki were coming and they did like a show near there, and we stayed. Me and Haley stayed near the area, and then the next morning on Saturday, we saw that there was a big old farmer's market, and then we checked that out, went to eat, and then went to either home or the next show. I can't remember what it was. Um, but it was really good. So I feel like you would like it. I'll see what it's called and let you know. Um, but I feel like you really like it. They have a lot of unique stuff. It's really big. I don't even think we saw the whole place. But yeah, maybe you can do that. And it's not very populated around there. Like there's a lot of like forest,
Hmm.
not forest, but like a lot of like unestablished land. I don't know how to say it. So the hotels are a little
Yeah.
bit further. Probably stay in San Marcos. But it's really good and it's not far. You can do it at your own pace and stuff like that. But yeah, I'm gonna look it up and then let you know, Marcel. But that would be a good idea if you actually want to do something little and whatnot.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
it's
down.
really cute. But yeah, it's like
Oh,
right off of like 20 minutes outside of San Marcos. Y tú, Pati, what else do you have for May? Just work?
For me, yeah, just work. I have like a trip. I feel like at this point it's gonna be like an annual summer trip with some of my friends. We're gonna go to Corpus, which I never thought that I would be going over there
I
for what. But we're going to Corpus for some of the beaches in the islands. We're gonna drive over there and we have an Airbnb. And okay, so when I was looking for the Airbnb, because everything is always left up to me because I don't know. I guess I'm just organized. I don't know. So I found an Airbnb. It was big. It's big. It's nicely priced, whatever. Everybody liked it. Pretty much everybody gets a bed for themselves. It's 8 of us, I think. I looked it up recently, like the area, and I don't know why I didn't before, but this shit is giving me like barbarian, like the
Girl,
movie.
I've never seen that.
I don't know if y'all have seen it.
Dude, I've seen it. That's scary.
I know the look there is giving me barbarian. Like everything is like dead and it looks just like a ghost town. Se mira como que people obviously live there, pero se mira que everything's so like run down. The roads are like so bumpy.
There is parts of Corpus that have not rebuilt after that really bad flood and storm a few years ago.
Damn.
Like where the storm happened and
Yeah.
stuff.
When was
I
that?
think it was in 2017, 2017, because it was right before I met
Oh, I didn't even know
Haley.
about that.
But just be careful. If you get a chance, you guys really want
Yeah.
to do it, do the Selena Museum. Go to the statue and then do the
Oh yeah,
museum.
we did talk about that. We did talk about that, but it was
I've been
like
wanting to go,
the only
but I've never.
people the only people that would really care for it is me and Anai and maybe Cassandra. Everybody else is white.
That's true.
Which Parker did like Selena. He liked the music and the movie and stuff, but I don't think he would care to like
Well,
look
not
at the
everybody has to
museum.
go. I mean, they can do something else while
Yeah,
you guys do
true,
that. I'm sure it doesn't take a long time to like
true.
go through the museum and stuff like that.
Yeah, we're also going to an aquarium and then we're also taking a ferry to an island. And apparently there's nothing in that island and it's like a warning that says if you need anything, take it with you because there's nothing there. So if you need like an inhaler, you have like a medical emergency, you have asthma or some shit, like you're kind of fucked. Like you need to be prepared.
What island is that called?
I think it's San Jose. To be honest, I don't remember. San
That
Juan?
is scary.
Some shit, something Mexican. But I read the reviews and stuff, and apparently it's really nice. It's really relaxing. It's the beach, of course. It's an island.
Mhm.
So that should be fun.
Is it Port Aransas?
It's I think you go there and then you take a ferry from there because we're gonna go there too. So
Oh.
I think it is near that. If I'm not mistaken, you go there, you take the ferry to the other place.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And it's a free
Yeah,
ferry.
probably. Because usually my parents, whenever we go there, we also take a free ferry and it takes us to that island. So
Oh yeah.
I think it's Port Aransas.
I'm sure it'll
Yeah.
be fun.
Something like that. And does it really have nothing there though? Or is that like
No, there's like houses like people rent out and like stay there, and there's
like
like
vacation
jobs.
houses?
Yeah, like vacation homes. So there's also like areas where you can go out and drink and stuff like that.
Really? Maybe it's not there then. Maybe I'm thinking about a different spot. I don't know, but either way, it should be fun. I'm excited for that. I like the
Mm-hmm.
beach and I
Same.
like vacation. I never really take them.
I think the only trips that I have coming up besides Machine Gun Kelly, it's gonna be in September. I'm gonna go see Bruno Mars, in New Orleans, or in Louisiana. I don't think it's in New Orleans, but in Louisiana. And then in November, I am gonna go see The Neighborhood in Kansas City. With Jessica, with both of
Nice.
them, with Jessica. And I think those are the only trips that I have planned so far for this year. Honestly, I don't have many shows booked either. I think. Oh, just kidding. In July or June or July, I'm gonna go see Grupo Frontera with Brie and Belen here.
Really? That's
Yeah,
so
well, they
random.
really like Grupo Frontera. I like their songs, so we're gonna go see. them.
There's a band that got canceled for being Trumpies.
I don't think it
I don't know if it was them or not.
Grupo Frontera. Honestly, I haven't heard about that, but yeah. But yeah, that's all the shows and trips that I have coming up. Not necessarily in May, but just in general.
Oh, and I'm also going to Virginia for Thanksgiving. Yeah.
Nice. Are you guys gonna drive?
Yeah, this is for Thanksgiving. I think we're gonna fly this time, but I'm not too sure.
Okay.
I think we should drive only because we have like the freedom to like to drive and like see every like all his family because they don't all like are always together. So we should probably drive, honestly. Because then we're gonna be stuck in one place until somebody takes us
Yeah, I
somewhere.
don't like that.
Unless we rent a car, but nah.
No, that's expensive. It's like might as well just spend it on
Yeah.
gas instead of a car and gas, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
Yeah, I'm thinking I need to get a new car, talking about cars, because my car is from 2015 and it's kind of falling apart. So I'm trying to get it by June before it's like hella hot, but we'll see
Hmm.
about that. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. But I have to see about that just because I need Matt to go with me because he's good about negotiating and whatnot. So, but he's only off Tuesdays and Wednesdays, and I get off at 4:30. If I'm working from home, we can leave immediately. But I think that's everything that's been happening right now with my. Oh, just kidding. So this may be a little too much information, but I need to get evaluated for being bipolar and other stuff. Just because everything is going good in my life, but I just don't feel happy and don't feel like
Oof,
I
that's
just
me.
don't feel the way that I should feel based on everything good that's happening in my life, right? I was talking to my therapist and then I was talking to my prescriber and they're like, it sounds like you're going through a manic episode. And just
I would say if you feel like that, it's probably a depressive episode.
probably, but they're like, it sounds like you're going through a manic episode and a lot of mood swings and it sounds like you might be bipolar too, but we can't diagnose you, so get evaluated. And I need to do that. So if you guys don't feel right, everybody who's listening, or you guys too, talk to a therapist, get
I'm
evaluated,
good.
go talk to your primary or whoever you need to, because sometimes you try to fight it all the, you try to fight all your feelings and thoughts, but it's not good because at the end of the day, you're gonna break,
Yeah.
and
I
it's
should
gonna be
probably see a
bad.
therapist.
Yeah, do you have work
Yeah.
insurance? They
Yeah, I
cover a
probably
lot of
do.
stuff, so do it. Look into it, and do it.
Yeah.
Also, I think the company offers like free 6 sessions or something like that. So talk to HR, they can provide you more info. Or yeah, to HR.
Okay, probably do that.
Yeah, definitely. I would love if everybody would just got like evaluated just to make sure there's like nothing going on because people don't realize how hard they're living life until like you get either therapy or like on the right medication. You don't realize how good you can feel and you're like
Hmm.
living life on hard mode and then you're just like accepting it. And it's
Yeah.
there's like no reason for that.
No, for real.
Yeah, but we got this. We got a lot of things have been going on with us, right? And we are still here. We are fighting through life, so we must be doing something right, even though it feels wrong, right? I don't know. Anyway,
I don't know. I feel like my life's going pretty good.
we'll see. But I mean, like, yeah, but like I said, I think that's everything that's been going on with my life and everything that's coming up.
Same.
Um,
In summary, seek a therapist,
Have
reach out to
fun.
friends, have fun. Life happens, but
that
gotta
is
keep moving.
correct. To be
Hmm.
honest, yes, I agree. But yeah, I think that's everything for me. So I think that's everything we have for today. Again, follow us on all of our platforms on No Shame, No Filter, No Chill on Instagram, YouTube, Spotify, TikTok. all under the same name. I can't think of anything other platforms. Thanks for listening.
Bye, Pookies.
Thanks for listening, y'all.
Bye.